Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks.
He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No outsmarting him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. In with the challenge. Nedved with a definite foul there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Messi gets through on his own. Now it's Romario. Good read, needed to be. Bebeto. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Opts to play it back. Davids. Galatasaray are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Romario. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It's their second corner of the game. Thuram clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Brilliantly cut out. Zico. And here's Ronaldinho. Great hit!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ronaldinho. It's a loose ball. It's net! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's nice. Bebeto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up he goes! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to belt it away. Thuram does well to get it back. Important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Neymar! It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Neymar wins the duel this time, and it's Neymar. Romario, and he's on his way! Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Romario, and Bebeto! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bebeto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Madrid can try it again now. Madrid get their 4th corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they could break here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cannavaro.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ronaldinho. Nedved. Played back in. Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Zico. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just 1 goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Galatasaray can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter.
Ronaldinho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Galatasaray have their 3rd corner. Up for a header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Romario. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Ronaldinho. Played into space out wide. Ronaldinho. That is good strength. We'll have to defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Turan. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
Decent hit! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He could be in here. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Madrid have a free kick.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Romario! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And claimed it back swiftly. And he welcomes it in. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Neymar, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 13.
Platini plays it short.
El dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way.
El dorsal 18. Luis
Now
Suárez.
it's Eto.
El dorsal 9. Pirlo. El dorsal 11. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Nicely aimed pass. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Back into the middle. And a shot! Oh, in for the pieces! And he hits the net! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Wriggles his way through. Luis Suarez! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Lahm. Rummenigge. Davids. Now it's Eto. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Shot a goal!
He has saved the goal.
Oh, what a mistake! Vieira. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Galatasaray have reclaimed it.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Platini, and he welcomes it in. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Vieira. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rudiger short changes him with that pass. And the number on the board is 3. He came in hard, very hard. Can he finish? The whistle has gone and it is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Oh, they could break here. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's picked his way through. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Araujo, Galatasaray finding their passes, and he was alert to it. First quarter of an hour gone. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. He is just caressing the ball. Ronaldinho! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Big chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Galatasaray have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Vinicius Junior in acres. Tries a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit...
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like...
Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Caught offside that time. Courtois gets it away. Nuno Mendes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
approaching the half-hour mark. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram. Thuram does well to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Romario. Now it's Romario. Konate deals with that comfortably. Galatasaray with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That's a waste.
Lam will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Ronaldinho! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Romario. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Now that's well seen too. Maldini. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... Now the finish! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Added time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Konate. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Chouameni. This might spell danger. And the shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that...
There's the whistle for half-time. Galatasaray playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Galatasaray have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they have...
Shapes the shoot! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about...
Big header! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Messi, Vieira gets a foot in here. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Now it's Messi. That's an excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
70,987.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rivaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Galatasaray perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rivaldo, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
10,
sides, in fact.
Ronaldinho. Number 99, Eto.
Nuno Mendes.
Coming on the field.
And he cuts out the supply.
Kaká.
Galatasaray will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Thuram. Kaká. Chouameni. Now it's Shevchenko. going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha. He's through, it's one-on-one. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Romario has and Shevchenko! Goal! Galatasaray! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Galatasaray get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. He's through here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Great hit! He's scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Galatasaray take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Coming on to replace him is...
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Rivaldo finds himself offside. Rivaldo. He's had a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Shevchenko! And it's in! An act of charity gratefully received. Galatasaray could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependable and
climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Alexander-Arnold. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Messi. Oh, super find. Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. Gets a good foot in there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, sweet feet. Bale. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar. No goals as yet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
Real chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That'll be a corner. Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. Tries a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Costa Curta. Bayer Leverkusen upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he can clear it away. Vardiol. Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here. Time and again they are repelled. Hullet. Played back in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Hullet. Very nicely done. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And now they can clear their lines. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Galatasaray have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now he's off and running. Neymar. And it's Messi. Costa Curta cuts it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space out wide. Now it's Neymar. Schmeichel. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Galatasaray go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hullet. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. Well, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's going for goal! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Messi. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
The attendance for this match was
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rummenigge, and he's away. Bit too much weight on the pass. Cafu getting this one clear.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Bullet. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and he's through the middle. Lovely bit of skill. Taken back almost at once. Cleared without complication. And that has put paid to that. And it's Messi. Nice ball, and he's in here. And he's in on goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Bullet. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
22. Ronaldinho. Number 9.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Number 8. Hullet. Messi.
Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar.
Neymar. Number
Cruyff.
18.
It's on! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Johan Cruyff.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming him.
It's Salah! And they can counter here. 75 minutes played. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. He is through here. Bullet! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Now that's well seen too. And that should get the job done. Not the most accurate pass. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, he's burst through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Maldini has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Maldini gets it away. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Threads one in. Check and pick that up. Seedorf. Now it's Luis Suarez. Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Cafu. And Mbappe! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A case now of complete control. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Galatasaray, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. There's the whistle. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Engages and forces him off the ball. He could be in here. Eto gets flagged offside. Out to the left it goes. Can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a header! And another try! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Pinches it off him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Hullet. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And a real chance to break the deadlock. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi!
Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was. Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
He's one-on-one! He's got the shot away! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And we have our very first corner. Galatasaray given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Pirlo with the short one. And it's Pirlo. It'll be a throw-in. And he's taking no chances there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to belt it away. Pirlo. Belletti. And there's the hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Still goalless. It's a pretty loose pass. Lahm. Vieira getting this one clear. And it's Pirlo. That looks a cracking ball. So much to shoot! Goal! Galatasaray! Galatasaray have the lead.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
After 27 minutes is number 10, Marco van Basten.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nedved concedes a free kick for that.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rivaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's going for goal! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Rivaldo clears, and they're back on the ball again. And that has left him in a heap. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Messi. It's Bale! What a throw in. Can he latch on to this? And a shot! Goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 41
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pirlo. And it's Nedved. Baresi does well to get it back. That's a nicely measured pass. Caught offside that time.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Hullet. Nedved. Pirlo. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Basten. Messi. Neto is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So what can they come up with here? Oh, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pirlo. And here's Nedved. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hullet. There's the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's headed upfield.
Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Thuram. Now it's Bale. He's found a way through. There's no flag. Costa Curta clears it away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Now it's Hullet. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And here's Nedved. Oh, good ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Van Basten. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Van Basten has every reason to be disappointed.
It's Van Basten! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Nedved. Costa Curta.
Galatasaray showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That has not gone well. Davids. Baresi. So, what can they make of this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 11, Rivaldo. Number 13,
Messi.
Nedved. Number 10,
A slightly
Basten.
better ball would have led to
Coming
a
on the
very
field,
different outcome there.
Number 27,
That was just poor decision-making and
Number
a weak
18,
execution.
Messi. Number 6, Scholes.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gullit. He's shifting through the gears here. Scholes. Chance here to counter. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Decent hit! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bojan Kurkic herring after the ball here. Big header! Should have equalised.
Bullet appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Oh, super fine. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's Gullit. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. We saw the danger. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Buffon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 87 minutes is number 14, Neymar. Substitution for Galatasaray, number 7.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Bojan! And it's hoisted clear.
Four
Four added minutes on the board. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bojan. Gullit. Now that's well seen too. No way through. Oh, good spread. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. Real chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Platini. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Sergio Busquets' quality is beyond reproach. I'm sure he'll assume the role of a deep line player.
Rivaldo! And he's really put himself on the line here. Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho purring through the gears. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Romario. Oh, that was vital. Beckham. Now Albert Ferrer. Roberto Carlos. Busquets. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Beckham. Busquets. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Busquets was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cleared away. The referee has given a corner. Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. So it is still 0-0. Looking for the run. And that's played in low. Ronaldinho. Messi. He's through here. And he's found a way past. He's had a shot. Same again, same outcome.
Galatasaray really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Platini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Beckham. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Now the ball's gone astray, and it's Guardiola. Some really good ball movement. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that is commitment to the cause. Galatasaray have their third corner. Tries the header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that was very necessary. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pirlo. Can he latch on to this? Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Guardiola.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
To Thuram. Albert Ferrer. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
Galatasaray certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Luis Suarez looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Beckham. Albert Ferrer. Thuram. Oh, played through for the wide man. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ronaldinho. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's straight offside. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 4 coming up here. He's cleared it out of harm's way. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Two added minutes has been
Guardiola.
indicated.
Messi. Busquets. And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. Just too much on that. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Galatasaray really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Platini. Pirlo. Messi. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pressing high and with purpose. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Luis Suarez. A real chance if he can get through. And that's... Can he finish? And he hits the net. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Beckham, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lamar, he's got it! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Galatasaray get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
So what can they conjure from this one?
Number 10.
Well, distance
Ronaldinho.
doesn't dissuade him. He
Number
has the
21,
requisite power.
Pirlo. Coming on the field, number 99, Eto'o.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
Substitution.
Beckham. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving on and making good progress. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he put it away? Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Messi really had to do more with such a good ball. It goes down as avoidable waste.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Caught offside that time. Good ball over the top.
Galatasaray really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Beckham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And here's Suarez. Oh, perfectly measured. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Guardiola. Galatasaray are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Nesta.
And here's Suarez. And this is Beckham. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And he thumps it clear. Thuram. Platini. Luis Suarez ploughing through the middle. Beckham. And they've got rid.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
He won't be happy with that one. Cafu.
There will be 3
Platini.
minutes added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Decent hit! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. And we're done. Galatasaray were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just...